Well, good afternoon and happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're going to have a great St. Patrick's Day. Take care of yourselves. Don't overdo it, and just enjoy yourselves. I'm going to do, several songs right now, and then I'm going to take a break for a few hours and do a few more songs this evening. So, first one's called, it was written by Shel Silverstein. It's called The Unicorn Song. A long time ago when the earth was green, there was more kind of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free while the world was being born, but the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There was green alligators and long-necked geese, a humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. But the Lord seen some sinning and it caused him pain. He says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He says, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Go and build me a floating zoo. You take 2 alligators and a couple of geese, 2 humpback camels and some chimpanzees, 2 cats, 2 rats, 2 elephants, but sure as you're born, no, don't you forget my unicorns. Now Noah was there and he answered the call. He finished up the ark just as the rain started falling. They marched with the animals 2 by 2, and he sung out as they went through. Hey Lord, I got 2 alligators and a couple of geese, 2 humpback camels and 2 chimpanzees, 2 cats, 2 rats, 2 elephants, but sure as you're born, Lord, I just don't see your unicorn. Well, Noah looked out through the driving rain, but the unicorns were hiding, they were playing silly games. They were kicking and a-splashing while the rain was a-pouring. Oh, them foolish unicorns. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, no, don't forget my unicorns. Then the ark started moving and drifted with the tide, and the unicorns looked up from the rock and they cried. The water came down, sort of floated them away. That's why you never seen a unicorn to this day. You'll see a lot of alligators, a whole mess of geese. You'll see the humpback camels and chimpanzees. You see cats, rats, and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. That's the unicorn, Shel Silverstein, and the Irish Rovers. Okay, so I got one that's called The Star of the County Down. In Bainbridge town, went the county down on the morning last July. From the Bowling Green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her 2 bare feet to the shine of her nut brown hair. Such a winsome elf, sure I shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen from the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I, to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me and he says he, she's a gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen from a brown Colleen that I met in the county down. At the harvest fair, she'll surely there, I'm dressed in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shine bright and my hat cut right, and a smile from the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plow turns a rust-colored brown, till a smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. I will play wild rover, no, never, no more. I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can find every day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. I will play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I took from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have the whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke sure was only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. I will play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they forgive me, as oft times before, sure I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. I will play the wild rover, no, never, no more, and it's no, no, nay, never, no more. I will play the wild rover, no, never, no more. is called Leitrim Queen. When youth was mine, in health and prime, I long for wealth and fame. An adventurous one, ne'er love controlled, of Wicklow rebel strain. I wandered down to Edward's town, unknown, unloved, unseen. I met a girl, a matchless pearl, my county Leitrim Queen. Her hair was like the sun-kissed gold, her cheeks a lily hue. No crayon or chisel, brush or pen could express my cowling dew. The beauty she possessed was rare, perfection ne'er I seen. The love that mirrored from the eyes of my county Leitrim Queen. Along the mainland primrose track, in life's young dawn we strolled. The plans we made, the prayers she said, as my love to her I told. The gentle pressure of her hand, oh, it all seems like a dream. God's will be done, she is gone, my county Leitrim Queen. For centuries on Leitrim soil her great ancestors dwelled, till one was married into then usurped the land they held. I saw the rose take from her cheeks, her birthright's loss was keen. She pined, she died, my joy, my pride, God rest my Leitrim Queen. A sad song, but a lovely song. Okay, we got one more song for part one here, and then I'm going to do a few more this evening. So this one's called The Irish Rover. In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from the county of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and how the trade winds drove her. She had 23 masts, and she stood several blasts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, and 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny coattails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff at work, and a chap from Westmeath named Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McCann From the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and our ship lost its way in the fog. Then the whole of the crew was reduced down to 2, just meself and the captain's old dog. The ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock, and nearly tumbled over. It turned 9 times around, and a poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Okay, that's part 1 of St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves. Maybe I'll see you a little bit later. Take care. Bye.